What's up guys, my name is Kyle. I get tired of playing the same chords the same way over and over and over, and maybe you do too. Or maybe you just want something new today. So I'm going to show you how to play in the key of D, climbing up the neck. Lots of different ways to play some of these chords, mostly with open strings involved, because open strings sound so warm and delicious. So I'm going to show you how I do it, some of the different ways that I play these chords. We're going to start down here with the lovely B minor. This is a B minor 7. I use it a lot. It's very simple, good for beginners. I mute the E strings. That's the only tricky part. I mute by touching with my thumb and touching with the skin of my palm here when I strum. If I pick, obviously I just pick those. That's a B minor 7, very nice. Then we have a D chord, just a normal D. How to show you that one? I know you've seen it lots of times, but I play it. It's necessary. It's good. Then we've got a G. I just play like this sometimes. Okay, I'm muting the A string with the skin of my finger underneath there, and muting the high E string with my palm. Alright. And then an A, you can play like this. That was a G there. And then the A, you can play just bar, nice and simple. I don't use the E string when I do the bar most of the time. You can kind of lift up a little bit and get it, but a lot of times I just let it be muted and I just play those. I like simple chords, right? I don't always want to hear all the notes. Then you can do a B minor here, just 3 notes. It doesn't use an open string unless you get those, and the G string can be a little dissonant, but if you pick through it, it's pretty cool when the notes are more individualized. That's a B minor there. Let me give your fingers a quick break and say you need to download my ultimate guitar guide. There's a link in the description. Free, organized tips on strumming, fingerpicking, my favorite tips on these things. Guitar recommendations, a few alternate chords in there you might not have seen before. Go download that. It's completely free. Okay, let's get back to it. Then to do a D, you can just, very simple. That's a D major 7 kind of. It's missing the 5th and the 3rd. But it feels like a D major 7. And then you can slide it up. If I want simple things, I play this kind of stuff. Cool. And then for a G, oh, I love this G. I'm always playing this G. Muted A string with the tip of my thumb. And those 3 strings. I usually don't have the E in, but you can include it. It's nice. I'll a lot of times mute it by kind of, again, I collapse my hand in so that these outside strings are muted. So take it up 2, you get an A with that D in there. Works really well in the key of D. You can even include the E here because that's part of a normal A chord. Then we come up to a B minor. Played like that. Just those 4 strings. No A string, no E string. Finger picking makes a lot of these easy because it's easier to avoid strings when you're finger picking. But if you want to strum, you can practice muting strings and stuff. Then a D chord you can just play like this. Yeah? Just those 4 strings. This is a G over B. Muted A string again. Pretty sweet. A over C sharp with that D in there still. It's pretty cool. Can get a little bit muddy with the bass notes colliding here because this note is really this, so you're really playing these at the same time. So use it wisely. Don't overuse it. To play a B minor also you can play it here. Just those 4 strings. And it's cool because it uses the open B string, so it's got that ringiness to it. To play a D, you can just play those 3. Open D string, right? I love open strings. You can leave the open E in there for a really nice sound. Ooh. A G chord up here. I use this a lot. Alright, sliding around and stuff. That's a G there, with that open G string. Then an A, I use this all the time. I use all these all the time, for fun. That's an A. And finally, this little B minor here, which is cool because it uses the open B string again. I don't use that a lot because it's so high up the neck, but you can find a place for it. It sounds different than all the other B minors. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to learn more from me, download my Ultimate Guitar Guide. There's a link in the description. Leave a comment on this video if you had fun with it, and I'll see you on the next video.